Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Help for HDTV. Today, we have Billie-Jo on with us. A week ago, she had a situation with Matthew. Her son, Matthew, is living with JHD, and they were at the beach. Is that right? Or at
Old Orchard Beach in Maine.
Old Orchard Beach in Maine, and there was an incident with law enforcement. So we are so thankful that Billie has come on, and she's going to share the story with us about that day.
This was Matthew's first experience at the ocean, and another person nearby noticed Matthew stumbling and slurring of words and reported to Old Orchard Beach police that Matthew was intoxicated. So, of course, the police came to us and asked us about Matthew and how much he had to, and that's when I explained the juvenile Huntington's disease, which they had heard of Huntington's disease, but they had never heard of the juvenile form, which was quite surprising to me. So after I explained the symptoms of JHD and the things that we do to keep Matthew safe, because he did have a walker on the pier behind us, but because you can't push a walker through the sand, he was having a difficult time.
Sure.
But after we explained to the police officers his condition and juvenile Huntington's disease, we ended up having a good day. And we actually got a picture with the two police officers. So they learned a little bit about juvenile Huntington's disease that day.
Was your first reaction to that situation, what was your feeling? Was it anger?
I was very angry that somebody would even accuse Matthew of that. Because, of course, I know Matthew personally, and I know Matthew, first of all, is not a drinker. So when the police approached me and asked me how much my companion had to drink, I was like, nothing.
What was Matthew's reaction? Did he have anything to say?
I think Matthew was at first a little shy about it because it had never happened to him before. And then I think he was a little embarrassed because people were hearing around us what was going on. But once we explained to the police officers and got a picture with them, and it turned out fine.
So I like the way it flipped and switched. Yeah, I like the way it flipped and switched, that it turned into a positive from something that could have gone much different ways, as we've learned in the community.
I also learned something out of it. Whenever I bring Matthew to a public place now, I will bring Matthew to the police officers and introduce him so that he does not get approached again.
Yeah, that's very smart. Getting in front of it.
Yeah. I just bring Matthew to the police officer, say, hi, this is Matthew, and he has juvenile Huntington's disease. It may appear that he is drunk and slurring his words, but that is just the condition of the disease.
Sure. So the most important question, how did Matthew like the beach?
Matthew loved the beach. And then I had to take him back again.
That's awesome.
That's so good.
Yeah.
And he is so looking forward to Nashville.
Yes, we are going to have a very good time. We can't wait to see him for sure.
Yes, he loved Sacramento. He had a ball.
Awesome.
I thank you guys so much.
We're so happy to have you guys. Any chance we can get you, we'd love to have both of you always.
You're very special people.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah. Anything else, Katrina?
I would like to say that I love the fact that Billie-Jo, that you were approached, turned it into a positive, and then how now you have this action plan that you're going to proactive and let police officers know ahead of time. And for anyone listening to this show, we do have some tools that we share for free. If anyone is in a position with the same as Billie-Jo and Matthew were in, where they did need to talk about Huntington's or juvenile Huntington's, we do have cards that can go inside of your wallet. We have brochures, pamphlets. We have a flash drive with a lot of educational materials. So if you did want to have one of those packets, you could reach out to us on social media. You could also reach out to Vicki, who is the head of our law enforcement training, which is VICKI at help4hd.org. And we would love to get you some free support to help you in situations like this that both Billie-Jo and Matthew are in.
Yes, and then another thing I also recommend is a medic alert bracelet, because officers always look for that first.
Yeah,
that's true.
One thing, Katrina, our stickers. So we have our stickers too that can go on your cars and things. So Those
I
are
happen to
free.
ground my car.
Hey,
Yep, those are free to you, all thanks to Teva Pharmaceuticals and Griffin Foundation
Unicure.
and Unicure. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
So those are all free for our community for thanks to them. So I think that will do it for today. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing this story with us, Billie-Jo, because we are always in this situation that we have our loved ones out in public and we're just trying to enjoy life and enjoy our day and enjoy our time with them. And
Yes.
sometimes the public impact and police officers are not as understanding. And so education showed was key in this case for a happy ending. So
Exactly. Education.
yep, absolutely. So don't forget to this video, subscribe to the channel below, and ring the bell for notifications when more videos like this come out. Until next time.